There's a story of a wealthy guy. A very wealthy guy had a plant. He had an entire factory, and his factory was huge. And being the fact that he was so wealthy, so what happened was there was always people, Meshulachim, from Israel and from other places, wherever they are, collecting money. They always go to the guy's office, the wealthy man's office, and so a few of them, they said to him, "Listen, we try to come to you, and the factory is so big. You have 3 floors. You're on the 2nd floor. You have another floor, but we don't know where to exactly, meet with you." So he wrote a sign. The boss is that way. Arrows. The boss is that way. The boss is that way. You see. So when he came in, people would know exactly where to go. So what happened was, he ended up seeing all these different signs, and it made it easier. One guy comes in, one guy collecting charity, and he sees all the signs. He goes into the boss, and he tells him, "Listen, with all due respect to you, I don't like the signs that you have up." He says, "What do you mean?" He said, "You're writing the boss is this way. Are you the boss or is Hashem the boss? Hashem's the boss. What are you writing the boss is this way? You're managing his money. So you're the manager. You're not the boss." So he liked that. And the guy said, "I'm going to give you more of a donation than I usually give you. And now I'm going to change all my signs. The manager is that way. The manager is that way." And in front of the door, it said CEO. So he says, "I'm going to take also the CEO off. Write manager." Okay. He writes manager. Fine. P.S. 3 weeks later, he sees a big leak that came. One of the pipes burst from the ceiling, came down, and started leaking into a certain part of the factory. And he looked inside with the camera, and he saw the lady that was in charge. She was on a cell phone, and she wasn't realizing that there was a leak. And being the fact that there was a big leak, and it ruined products, and he's trying to PM. No, he says, "Listen, I'm sorry, you did great for the company, but I gotta fire you. I'm sure you understand. This is just irresponsibility, a lot of damaged goods. You're out." She comes home that night. She tells her husband. Her husband's furious. "What? He did this to you? Where's his office?" He tells him, "His office is this, that, and it's the one that says the CEO of the company." So he says, "That's the one? Yeah, no problem." The next day, he comes out, and the guy was a little bit crazy. And he had a pistol, a gun. And of course he hid it. He was hiding it like in the back. And he comes in, and he's looking. And all he sees is manager that way, manager go that way, manager, all different signs. Finally, he sees on the door, he sees manager's office. So he says to him, he knocks on the manager's door. "Where's the CEO?" And he saw that he was like, "Where's the CEO of the company?" And he pointed above the next floor up, meaning to say Hashem. CEO? CEO's that way, up. So he walks out. As he's walking out, he sees in the back a little bit, his gun was sticking out. And the manager said, "What?" The owner of the company is like, "What? Oh my goodness." He quickly called emergency 911. He ran out of his office, ran out of the entire building. The cops ended up catching the guy and arrested that guy. Wow. All this, what? Because he understood you know what's going on? Who's the real boss? HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And when you know who the real boss is, you understand, I'm just a manager. And every wealthy person, very wealthy, you have to understand, you're managing Hashem's money. You hear that? That actually saved his life.